So what is the typical value of that $100,000 home at this point in time, and can they sell it? How long do they have to live in the house?
Yeah, so these are really good questions. So typically, habitats look at trying to not mess up the market, right? So we might have a contract that we work with on the family, and we're going to try to give it our best guess based off the square footage and what our sales are. We're usually pretty close. So we sell it at appraised value. So our homes right now are appraising for around 200,000. I remember 3 or 4 years ago that was 150, right? So there's been a significant spike. But there are layers to their mortgage. So they have the first mortgage they pay on, then they usually have a second mortgage that's down payment assistance that helps them. That may or may not need to be paid back depending upon if they sell the home within a 10-year period. And then usually Habitat holds a silent third that they don't pay on at all. So what happens is we're protecting the equity in the home so that if the family wants to sell within a year, they can. There's nothing wrong with that. They can do that. But through the sale of the home, they have to pay back all the subsidy that went into that home to begin with. So they still might be walking away with some nice equity and some cash because the market has risen. But
Well, that's what I want to know. Like
yeah.
when you're helping a family that's needs help to move into a home, they probably have children and stuff like this. It's a lot for people to balance. Right now they have a mortgage and they're taking care of their lawns and they're, upkeeping the home. But I want to know, like, how does it project them further in their lives? Like, what are you seeing after they move into these homes and you're giving them such a great foundation to start their family with or have their family in? Where do they go from there?
It's more so about their existing day stability, if that makes sense. So a lot of these people are not in a stable position where they feel secure. They don't feel like they could go back to school. They don't feel like they could change jobs because what if, right? They're living in this perpetual state of what if something bad could happen. But the second that you're now in your home, that you have an understanding and idea of how to keep it up, because we work with them on that. We work with them on financial literacy and what does it mean to be a homeowner, and that their landlord's not going to jack up their rent or kick them out. So as long as they pay that mortgage, they're good. So it gives them a very sense of calm, right? And a lot of families, they stay in their Habitat house for a long time. Some of them until that mortgage is paid off, and then they're passing it down to their children.